All right, so Alibaba just dropped something massive. The Qwen TTS family is now fully open source. And I'm not talking about some basic text-to-speech here. This thing is legitimately competing with premium closed-source models like ElevenLabs and Minimax, and in some cases, it's actually beating them. We're talking voice design from text prompts, voice cloning from just a few seconds of audio, multilingual support across 10 languages, and the craziest part, you can run this locally. Before we dive into the demos, let's talk numbers because these benchmarks are wild. When they tested this against ElevenLabs, Minimax, and other premium models, Qwen TTS achieved 15% lower word error rates in multilingual tests compared to ElevenLabs and GPT-4o audio. On Chinese English stability tests, it's hitting state-of-the-art performance, actually surpassing Seed TTS, Minimax, and GPT-4o audio preview. And for speaker similarity in languages like English, Italian, and French, it's significantly outperforming both Minimax and ElevenLabs. Keep in mind, those are closed-source paid models we're comparing against here. The fact that an open-source model is competing at this level is honestly insane. So they've released two main models. The first one is the 1.7 billion parameter beast, and it comes in three flavors. There's the voice design version, where you can literally describe the voice you want through text prompts. Then there's the custom voice version with built-in timbres that you can control through instructions. And finally, the base model that handles voice cloning. The second model is a smaller 0.6 billion parameter version, and surprisingly, even this smaller one supports voice cloning in all 10 languages. The only thing it's missing is instruction control, but for the size, that's pretty impressive. Let me show you what this voice design feature actually does. So here, I'm looking at an example where they gave it a super detailed prompt: British accent, male voice, specific pitch, speed, clarity, and even personality traits. Check out what it generated.
9 different, exciting ways of cooking sausage. Incredible! There were 3 outstanding deliveries in terms of the sausage being the hero. The first dish that we want to dissect. This individual smartly combined different proteins in their sausage. Great seasoning! The blend was absolutely spot on. Congratulations! Please step forward.
As you're hearing, this doesn't sound like typical robotic TTS at all. There's actual emotion in there, it's fluid, it's natural. Now look at this Chinese example.
皇上啊，臣妾一片真心，可招日月。为何您竟信那毒妇谗言，将我打入冷宫？这戏
It's a sad, crying voice. I don't speak Chinese, but you can absolutely hear the emotion coming through. The voice design is that precise. Here's where it gets really interesting. Look at this example where they gave it an instruction to start with a laugh. The actual text they wanted it to speak didn't include any laughing notation, but because the voice design prompt said after an initial laugh, it actually laughed at the beginning before speaking the text.
Good one. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna leave this sock monkey here. Goodbye.
That means you can layer in emotions and behaviors just through your instruction prompt, even if they're not in the script itself. That's a game changer for content creation. And check out this one. They wanted maximum human likeness, so they added filler words into the script, like all those natural pauses we do when we speak. Listen to how natural this sounds.
Yeah, so I'm a digital nomad, right? So pretty much all my communication is just like texts and messages, and now, there's these AI agents that can reply for you, which is convenient, sure, I guess, but also kind of delicate, Like you'll type something super short, like, yep, sounds good, and it'll turn that into this whole warm, polished paragraph. Like, way nicer than I'd ever write myself. Huh? Tch. Seriously? I sound like a Hallmark card all of a sudden.
It's genuinely hard to tell this is AI generated. They also gave it complex text with numbers and capitalized letters like vote in all caps, which usually trips up TTS models.
Lot being you watching. 1-866 idle is 03 for JPL. That's 1-866 436 5703, or text the word VOTE to 5703. Diana DeGarmo's next with more from the movies right after this brief intermission on American Idol.
This thing handled it perfectly while maintaining the voice of a broadcast booth announcer they specified in the background prompt. Now let me show you the timbre reuse feature. They've got these built-in voices, about 10 different speaker models with names like Serena, Ryan, Vivian, Uncle Fu. You can use these right out of the box. Look at this dialogue between two characters, Lucas and Mia.
You dropped your, calculus notebook? I think it's yours, maybe?
Oh wow, my mortal enemy Mr. Thompson's problem sets. Thanks for rescuing me from that F.
No problem. I actually kind of finished those already. If you want to compare answers or something.
Is this your sneaky way of saying you want to study together, Lucas? Because I saw you staring during Lab Partners sign up.
What? No! Yes, but not like... I just think your titration technique is really precise.
That's the nerdiest compliment I've ever gotten. Tell you what, help me survive pre-calc and I'll teach you how to actually flirt.
This is almost a full minute back-and-forth conversation with emotions, movie character-style delivery. Most TTS models struggle with this kind of long-form emotional dialogue, but Qwen is handling it smoothly. The custom voice feature lets you take one of these built-in voices and control it with instructions. So here's Ryan's voice, and I'm going to play 6 different versions where the instruction changes but the sentence stays the same. Listen to how drastically different these sound.
She said she would be here by noon.
She said she would be here by noon. She said she would be here by noon.
She said she would be here by noon.
She said she would be here by noon.
She said she would be here by noon.
Same sentence, completely different emotional delivery every time. And this works cross-lingually too. Look, instruction in Chinese, output in Korean.
안녕하세요. 오늘은 어떤 용건입니까?
Instruction in English, output in Japanese.
こんにちは。本日はどのようなご用件でしょうか?
The voice characteristics transfer across languages seamlessly. All right, now voice cloning. This is where it gets really fun. So for this Chinese example, they gave it a 7-second reference sample. Listen to this input.
周日被我射熄火了，所以今天是周一。
Now check the cloned output reading a completely different text.
你眼中的太阳只是我指尖的玩物。
The similarity is excellent. Let me play some English examples.
Hi, everybody. Anaya, thank you for that beautiful introduction. I could not be prouder of everything you've done in your time with the Obama Foundation.
This one, I'm pretty sure they sampled Barack Obama's voice. Now listen to the cloned output.
In the absence of confiscation, the Portuguese inquisitors were not earnest in tracing the heresies of ancestors or in following up the records of fugitives.
Yeah, that's unmistakably Obama-like. And here's Steve Jobs' voice being cloned. Listen to the input.
I dropped out of Reed College after the first 6 months, but then stayed around as a drop-in for another 18 months or so before I really quit.
And now the output reading a different script.
An ideal, harmonious society, humanism, is a lighthouse on this way to guide us in case we are getting lost.
The clone quality is seriously impressive. They even tested cross-lingual cloning, so this example takes Trump's voice in English as input, but outputs in Japanese. Let me play that.
In short, we embarked on a mission to make America great again for all Americans. 要約すれば、全米国民のためにアメリカを再興するという使命を我々は開始したのである。
Okay, there's some similarity, though it's not a perfect clone, probably because the language shift affects the voice characteristics a bit. But look at this Korean example with Chinese input and Korean output.
在浩瀚的宇宙当中，有一颗美丽的蓝色星球，叫地球. 광활한 우주 속에 지구라고 불리는 아름다운 푸른 행성이 있습니다.
The similarity holds up pretty well across languages. Text robustness is another strong point. You can give it a script with mixed English and Chinese, and it'll switch between languages mid-sentence while maintaining the cloned voice. Listen to this.
好了，各位，往后退，往后退！我有个天大的好消息要宣布，Qwen TTS 正式开源啦！Qwen TTS 是支持音色克隆生成控制的开源语音合成模型，不仅支持多语言 multilingual， 还支持各种复杂文本，如拼音、特殊符号等，能读出各种生僻字词。快来试试吧！
Where it sees English, it reads English. Where it sees Chinese, it reads Chinese. Seamless. And they even tested it with mathematical equations embedded in text, which is notoriously difficult for TTS. Listen to how it handles reading this full equation.
I am solving the equation. X equals minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a? Nobody can. It's a disaster. Very sad.
It pronounces the entire thing correctly. Now here's a feature I haven't seen elsewhere, voice reconstruction. You can take someone's voice or even a song and reconstruct it. This isn't cloning for new text, it's recreating the original audio. Listen to this dialect sample.
侬晓吃了？哎呀，数学卷子除了不到底，还想吃肯德基啊？为啥麻将台三缺一啊？嘿嘿，叫阿三头来顶嘛。学这件衣服材质没样，还彩边，还要买300块钱。
And now the reconstructed version.
侬晓吃了？哎呀，数学卷子除了不到底，还想吃肯德基啊？为啥麻将台三缺一啊？嘿嘿，叫阿三头来顶嘛。学这件衣服材质没样，还彩边，还要买300块钱。
They're almost identical, but the second one is AI generated. And check out this song reconstruction.
小酒窝长睫毛，迷人的无可救药，我放慢了步调，感觉像是喝醉了。小酒窝长睫毛，迷人的无可救药，我放慢了步调，感觉像是喝醉了。
Can you tell which is original and which is AI? The similarity is uncanny. They even do background sound reconstruction, where it recreates not just the voice, but the ambient noise and background elements. Listen to this input with background sound.
What's the matter with you two guys?
And now the output.
What's the matter with you two guys?
It captured both the voice and the environment. So how does this actually work under the hood? Without getting too technical, Qwen TTS uses a multi-stage architecture. It's trained on massive data sets that allow it to learn not just pronunciation, but prosody, emotion, and even contextual tone adaptation. The voice design model essentially maps text descriptions to acoustic features, while the cloning model uses a speaker embedding system that captures voice characteristics from short audio samples. The streaming capability comes from a low-latency architecture with first packet latency as low as 97 milliseconds, which is why it can start speaking almost instantly. They just released all the models on both Hugging Face and ModelScope a few hours ago. Everything is under the Apache 2.0 license, so you can use it commercially. The 1.7 billion voice design model is under 5 gigs, so if you've got around 6 gigabytes of VRAM, you should be able to run it locally. If you've got a beefier GPU, you can get real-time generation with that 0.97 latency ratio they mentioned. There's also a Hugging Face demo space where you can test all 3 versions: voice design, custom voice, and voice cloning before you install anything. I'll drop the link to their official blog post in the description, where you'll find links to the GitHub repo, the models, the demo space, and the full technical paper. This is one of the most impressive open source TTS releases I've seen. The fact that it's competing with and sometimes beating premium closed source models while being free and locally runnable is huge for the AI audio space. If you found this useful, hit that like button, drop a comment if you try it out, and I'll catch you in the next one.